All right, guys, I love talking about AI and its advancements, and I stumbled across this video this week about the Mahabharat war, an eternal war trailer. I'm not sure who invented it. Maybe it's this YouTuber by Augmentables. I'm not exactly sure. Augmentables, yeah. There was not a lot on the channel, but I was like, I want to react to this because I love AI and what it's pumping out now. And so why don't we take a look at this and see some of the advancements. I think it's relatable for our channel, and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
हस्तिनापुर एक ऐसा साम्राज्य जिसकी नींव धर्म और त्याग पर रखी गई थी। एक ऐसा वंश जिसने न्याय और कर्तव्य को अपनी परंपरा बनाया। लेकिन जहां धर्म था, वहीं ईर्ष्या और महत्वाकांक्षा भी अपने बीज बो रही थी। और यही बीज था जो इस वंश को विभाजित करने वाला था। यह युद्ध समाप्त नहीं होता, यह हर युग में नए रूप में लौटता है।
Now, I know that that is far from perfect, but look at what they're able to like put together already, man. It's only going to be like a few years, man, and then you full-fledged movies, anything you want.
How many years was it between the first
Will Smith one eating spaghetti?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, how many years is it between the first like tube TV to like black and white to eventually color to the years of choppy till eventually you got to flat, and then AI was like, wait, wasn't it like a couple of years ago? And look at that, you're right. When we're like, you know, we even have the audacity to be like, it's not quite perfect yet. The fact that it's cohesion. Like has any cohesion is remarkable.
I know.
It looks impressive. I have to admit, I'm pretty into that too. The possibilities that will be made with that. To me, I know that they have AIs, like AIs things that can make things look hyper realistic no matter what they are. Like you can, because computer graphics always has a certain look to it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that for some characters they still look a little computer graphic-y. I'm like, but you're AI. Like you could make the Hanuman or whatever, if that's what that was, that monkey one, look more like more realistic, but it still looked like computer generated to some degree.
Yeah, some of it there.
But I know that AI can do things like that's what's kind of cool about it is you'll generate an image and you're like, this looks more realistic than even what somebody that makes computer animation would do.
Yeah.
And so I'm with you. I mean,
I was reading some of the comments and the people are like, well, that's the end of Hollywood and Bollywood and Tollywood and they were like, that's the end of it. I don't know if it's necessarily the end, but man, I'm sure the movie industry is going to save itself a ton of money on this stuff by being able to use AI to produce some of these things. Or I wonder, because some people are reluctant to accept it. Do you think people... Like if you knew that a movie was going to be 100% AI, would you pay to go see it in the movie theater?
Probably. Like maybe not right quite yet, but in a few years I think it'll be undeniable.
Yeah.
And to those that say it's the end of it, you know, there's a couple of things I would say as advice, I suppose, or just a consolation. It's like you can experience a lot of things in your life that are the seeming end of one thing or the change of one thing, you know? Like we literally grow. Our bodies don't stay the same. Everything changes. We go through changes. Things come and go. Things take shape like clouds. So get used to things changing.
Yep.
But 2, my advice would be, if you're fearful of like, that's the end of Hollywood, end of something, nothing has to be the end of anything, in my opinion. Nothing ever really has to be the end of something in that way. Just follow your bliss. Could it become a Hollywood that's different? Like, oh, it's quite the experience. Like, people pay to be extras in a real life movie now.
Yeah.
Like, it might change from being a capitalistic nightmare where we get the most vapid, hollow crap and instead get some more really creative, amazing things, and people that are like got their heart in the game. Like, what are you talking about? We have universal base income now. The AI figured that out. We get together and we create the most beautiful things together, some of which we're all participants in.
And think about the learning opportunity here too, because
what if you could star in the movie?
I just wanted to say, like, think about all the stories out there that we don't know about. Like, I picked this one because it's related to Hinduism, and it's spirituality and Krishna there. Think about all the stories out there that you've never heard before, or never would even have a chance to be made in, say, a Western culture. Now you might have the opportunity to be like, give me an AI version of this, of the first Vedas or something like that. Give me something so I can see it. And it might, because some people are visual learners out there. They might be longing to like learn something new, other than the same repetitive stuff that gets, pumped out by Hollywood. And it's like, what a learning opportunity.
Tailor-made with advanced processing. It's not just the images that are getting cool. If you apply AI to the way we understand things, it could be like, I looked at the AI could be like, I looked at the data and I've made specific learning plans for all of you to maximize all of your qualities of life.
Yeah.
I already looked into it. Hey, I have a suggestion. I know you've been looking into all this Hindu stuff. Do you want to experience it from the place of Arjuna?
Yeah.
You want to see what Arjuna saw?
Yeah.
Because I'll put you in there.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah, cool. Just schedule
with
that in
headset,
for me.
like VR headset.
I think there's a lot to be interested in. But I know there's a lot of fear out there. I look at some of the comments on AI stuff that's posted on Instagram, and sometimes people are like, hey man, my like Nunu or my Nana or my grandma's on this thing. You're gonna freak her out. Please stop posting these AI, because sometimes they'll be like, skinwalkers, for real. And it'll be like a creepy looking image of a guy turning into a dog or something.
Yeah.
And people are like, that's Satanus. Like, people be like, think it's evil or something, right?
Yeah. There's so many shorts now. Like,
but it's just technology.
Yeah, I love. I've seen some pretty cool ones with Vikings. Like, they're all like giant Vikings. And it's kind of like black and white, but they're just shorts now.
Sorry, I shouldn't say just technology. With great strength, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's be responsible.
Yeah. Hey,
let's not destroy ourselves with this stuff. Yeah. Let's just keep a leash on it and see where it goes.
Well, guys, hopefully you liked our reaction on this. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone until next time,
stay spiritual.